Some experiences leave a deep impression on you. And this is one of them. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors were hunter-gatherers, living in tiny tribes in rudimentary wooden houses, walking for hours through the forest or jungle to hunt animals or gather plants for food. Today, this tribal way of life seems to have completely disappeared. However, a few months ago, we heard about a tribe living in the Indonesian jungle called the Flower Men. Hidden away on the Mentawai Islands is an indigenous group that for over 2,500 years has taken refuge in the heart of the tropical jungle, continuing to preserve a hunter-gatherer lifestyle and tribal culture virtually intact in the face of today's world. For the Mentawai, every element in their environment has a spirit, and they are careful to maintain a constant balance, taking only what is necessary and appeasing the spirits through complex rituals. Among them, the shamans play a central role as warriors, healers, and teachers, and are also the guarantors of the link between the spirit of their ancestors, nature, and their community, with the government seeking to eradicate the shamans on the one hand, and the new generations being encouraged to leave the jungle to settle in government-run villages and adopt Indonesian culture on the other. There are now just a handful of shamans continuing to live as they did thousands of years ago, retreating to the depths of the jungle and fighting to protect their age-old traditions. So after several weeks of planning, we finally managed to find a way to get to the heart of the jungle, to experience this tribal way of life with a Mentawai shaman, live as our ancestors did thousands of years ago. So with a lot of questions and 5 days of traveling in Mentawai lands, Ludo and I found ourselves leaving civilization behind, slowly making our way up the river in a dugout canoe, going deeper and deeper to the very heart of the jungle. The deafening noise of the ferry fades as we finally set foot on the mystical island of Siberut. The air is thick with a different kind of energy, heralding the start of an extraordinary adventure. Ludo, Ucho, and I set off from the bustling port in search of transport to Mentawaï. We set off on scooters, zigzagging through winding roads that follow the contours of the coastline. The jungle gradually appears as we get closer to the village. Mentawaï is the last village before the jungle. Here, the inhabitants have one foot in tradition and one in modernity.
On vient de rentrer au village, on va prendre le bateau qui arrive dans 1 heure.
On est chez Shoki, mais version indonésienne. Là, on est arrivé au point pour prendre notre canot pour aller dans la jungle. Et là, on était en train de rentrer pour essayer de négocier du tabac et pour ramener au village où on va aller.
With our provisions in our pockets, it's time to leave. We say goodbye to civilization and the friends we made on the ferry, and off we go for the adventure.
Bon, bah là, on est dans la pirogue en direction de la jungle.
We set off into the jungle in a pirogue, and it's time to introduce the team. We're with Ucho, our guide, with Ludo, the presenter, with chauffeur, who drives the pirogue like no one else, myself. And the pirogue is quite unstable, so you have to move as little as possible to avoid tipping it over. Meander after meander, we get further away from civilization. From the dugout canoe, you can watch the riverbank go by and get closer the closer you get. The tension and anxiety rise as we realize that this is it. We're going to be returning to a primitive state for a few days, having to abandon our comfort zone completely, to live in the territory of the wilderness.
Voilà.
CDL, ada 2.
And here we go. We've just arrived here at the huts, and we're going to climb for an hour and a half towards Marcus's Uma, located here.
Ucho, you good?
Ucho, good?
We're struggling to make headway through the mud of the tropical jungle.
Anai Loita.
Loïta.
Loita. Anai Loita.
Finally, as night falls, we see the lights of one of the Mentawai umas.
Et on vient d'arriver.
We've arrived at Marcus's house, where we'll be spending the next 5 days, living like hunter-gatherers and learning the secrets of the tribal culture. But that's for tomorrow.
On va se faire de la noodle soup.
Exhausted, but above all impressed, we settle down in silence for our first night in the heart of the jungle. We're woken by the sounds of the forest and the animals circling around the house. On this first day in the jungle, the most important thing is to find something to eat. And for that, our first test is about to begin.
Hunting? Huh?
Mida ke sek sek, or walking through the jungle. We follow Marcus, who has heard a monkey and sets off with his bow and machete to hunt it down.
Salut toi.
Very good.
Very good. Maeru.
Maeruk.
Maeru. Kule Mentawai lai makele kaimenu.
Ah, you used to?
Yeah. Every day.
They used to.
Used to.
His arrows are coated with a homemade poison for which there is no antidote. He makes it from plants found in the jungle. And just as we're getting close to the monkey trail, a tropical downpour descends on us.
Bah, il commence à pleuvoir. Parce que bon, dans la jungle, comme c'est jamais assez facile, on te rajoute un petit truc.
The ground became a skating rink and we struggle to keep up with Marcus.
Tu vois? Ah. C'est-à-dire qu'on abandonne notre guide parce qu'il est plus là, mais on suit plutôt celui qui peut nous faire vivre.
Within minutes, the jungle becomes a suffocating swamp. Except for Marcus. We lose track of the monkey.
Ça veut quoi? Ah, tu le sors? Bah, il y a une sangsue qui m'a éclaté. Première sangsue dans la jungle. Là.
This first test was a failure, a serious blow to the team, who were forced to return home empty-handed.
Ça a été très long, très compliqué. Et du coup, on rentre sans rien. Mais bon, c'est bien, petite balade de santé, quoi, tranquille, là, c'est mis bien, quoi.
We're going to have to come up with a new plan, because in the jungle, eating is the priority. The Mentawai hunt wild monkeys and decorate their uma with their skulls facing outwards to ward off evil spirits. Or they eat the pigs they breed, whose skulls also end up on the wall but facing inwards to keep the good spirits in the UMA. The monkey hunt having failed, we prepare for the second test. So it's time for a nap. Chat about strategy. Finally, it's time to leave. We're going fishing in the jungle. To do that, we need baits.
Il est en train d'ouvrir l'arbre pour aller récupérer des vers pour pêcher. Et il est en train de l'ouvrir, c'est un sagoutier, l'arbre.
The sago tree is a magic tree.
Ah, here. Big.
Used for absolutely everything here, but we'll learn about that later. In the meantime, we've come for some worms. We use worms and prawns found in the river and and attach a line to water bottles abandoned by tourists. We place them in strategic locations throughout the jungle.
Donc là on vient de poser les appâts pour la pêche, là tout le long de la rivière. Et en fait on y retourne cette nuit pour aller récupérer pour voir si on a eu du poisson.
As night falls, we sit on the floor together, smoking Boboiro Panorama. We understand each other without using words, entering a world of onomatopoeia and laughter. When it's time to pick up the lines, everyone gets busy, puts on their boots, and Mita K sec sec.
On va aller voir si on a rattrapé du poisson en pleine nuit.
The jungle at night has incredible dimensions. Reduced to the beam of your headlamp, your sense of hearing takes over and you can imagine a wild beast behind every sound. There's something completely unreal about finding yourself in the middle of the night with a shaman pick up fishing lines in the jungle. On the first one, you pick up a branch. On the second, nothing either. All around us, we hear the cries of animals hiding in the darkness. In this nocturnal setting, there's something oppressive but also captivating about the jungle.
On va choper un truc.
Il a chopé un truc?
Ouais.
Attends, doucement gros, doucement.
Oh. Come.
That's a eel?
Here, yeah.
Ah, nice.
We continue our journey with difficulty, unable to understand how Marcus manages to guide us through the night. This will be our only catch tonight. Tomorrow we'll have to change our strategy to find something to eat. This is Mansanto, our cook, and he's also a Mentawai.
Je vous le dis tout de suite, celui-là il rigole pas. Au vu du rythme de marche qu'il nous met dans la tronche.
This morning we're off on a mission. We're going to get some sago to prepare and eat.
Ça nettoie la machette.
Sago is a tree. Basically, we're going to eat the tree. It's one of the staples of Mentawai food and requires 3 ingredients, starting with sago logs.
Ah bah voilà du sago. Ça donne ça en fait.
Ça.
This tree doesn't grow everywhere in the jungle, so we head due east along the river, following Mansanto's lead closely.
Qui passe ce soir? Maëlou. Maëlou.
As we cross neighboring territory, it becomes customary to stop and say hello and, of course, give out cigarettes.
Ok. Mita kasek.
Bye.
See you. Bye. Wow. C'est tous des bêtes ici.
Say monkey, yeah?
You're a beast, Maron.
After a good hour's walk, we arrive at Mansanto's hut.
Pourquoi il vient là du coup?
And apparently this is where we'll find sago.
Ok.
Il a le feu. Fire for
Kitchen.
all of this. You
Yeah.
built.
Yeah. This is I make for the machine.
Ah, for the machine? Okay, this for the machine.
This will make the machine.
Ok, ok.
Oh, and you got a hunter?
Yeah,
No, really?
yeah.
And
This for the bed. This for the monkey.
ah, for the monkey. Okay.
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 Il appelle les cochons.
The Monsanto hut is a sanctuary in the heart of this wilderness. And here we'll be able to collect sago to prepare and eat.
Je reviendrai pas. C'était trop dur. Ici c'est facile. On marche dans la boue, on coupe des noix de coco. T'as besoin d'un bac plus de 18 là.
Là maintenant on va à la rivière parce qu'on va aller cueter du sagou.
Ah toi t'attends là. Oh, this is sago tree?
Yeah, this every day. This raining. This big water. This I bring the sago.
Ah,
Putain mais mate la taille du tronc là. Gros il s'est trimballé ce tronc là à travers toute la rivière.
En fait il amène les sagous ici quand la rivière elle est plus haute et il les jette dedans.
This year you bring over there.
C'est pour attraper les cochons sauvages.
This they open here.
Ah.
This
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
The chopped logs are ready for the journey, so we're making the most of the morning.
for the chicken. For chicken. For eat.
Only for chicken.
Oh, ok.
We have the first ingredient for making sago, the sago log. Back in the Uma, we're going to need a second ingredient to be able to eat the sagu. Marcus is working on something with the rattan we picked up in the jungle yesterday. As the bag takes shape, we realize we're going on an expedition. Marcus, as agile as a cat, climbs the trees with disconcerting grace. Coconuts are raining down. All you can hear are the blows of a machete. Then it's time to strip the coconuts. We take a stake and pierce the first layer to make them lighter.
T'as l'air d'être heureux là, en habit d'aventurier avec ta coco.
On est bien là. Je suis un peu un indien dans la vie, mais c'est l'inverse. Happy to be here. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Very happy, I'm so happy.
Mananam.
Then, as if after a ritual, we open one of them and sit there together, enjoying being alone in the middle of the jungle. So that's it. We've got the coconuts, our second ingredient in the preparation of sago. We've arrived just in time at the Uma for the last mission.
Donc là on est rentré dans la jungle. Et on va aller couper du bambou pour les sagos. On va mettre le sago à l'intérieur.
We follow Marcus's wife and Ucho, equipped with machetes and rattan rucksacks, through the jungle. This time we cross the river, which winds through vegetation far too dense to cross. Finally, after an hour's walk, we arrive at a bamboo oasis.
Shoot! Oh, what are you doing here?
Elle a vu que j'avais grave fait de la merde. Moi je pense que the issue is the machete.
Yeah.
It's not the man. It's always the tool. Là en fait ce qu'elle fait c'est easy, c'est elle coupe des sections pour avoir un côté bouché, un côté ouvert.
Okay.
Ensuite tu rentres la nourriture à l'intérieur. Tu fermes de l'autre côté et tu fais cuire comme ça cuit dans le bambou. Et en gros là on est en train de choper des... C'est un peu tout en fait, c'est leur tupperware aussi.
So that's it. We've got our 3 ingredients for making sago. Now all we have to do is get back to the Uma to prepare it.
Il est confortable ton sac à dos?
C'est pas un Jean le Raven, hein. Placement produit. Si vous pouvez nous sponsoriser. On a été récupérer et couper des bouts de bambou à l'intérieur de la jungle pour en fait y injecter la nourriture et surtout le sagou à l'intérieur pour le faire chauffer. Voilà.
Et on va le cooker.
Et on va le cooker ici là.
Sago si malepe kaobu.
Coconut. And sago.
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 Mentawai.
T'es en train de manger quoi là?
C'est du bois.
Tu manges du bois?
C'est du sago. Mananam.
Mananam sago.
Mananam sago.
Mentawai.
Yes.
We take advantage of this moment of respite to find out more about Marcus, starting with his tattoos. In Mentawai culture, tattoos are of considerable importance. They protect you from the evil spirits that roam the jungle, or to recognize your ancestors in the afterlife. On his back, Marcus has a tattoo that represents the balance between this life and the next. On his arms, the woven rattan symbolizes the Uma, family and protection. On the knees and shoulders, the sun and moon are tattooed. Shamans have a bow tattooed on their chest and neck, for they are first and foremost warriors. And on the legs, the rings serve to protect him from evil spirits when his soul leaves his body. Mentawais attach great importance to physical appearance. For them, the soul leaves the body and wanders. The body must be attractive enough for the soul to decide to return, otherwise the Mentawais would die. They also have many taboos, such as not eating eel for the shaman, as it could kill him, or that only the man can use the axe and the woman make the fire in the huma. But we're also interested in knowing the fate of this culture and this way of life. But first, we ask him the most important question. Why has he lost his front teeth?
Get married.
Ah, get married?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When you get married,
You get married? Yeah.
Tamo basya.
the new generation, some of them want also to be shaman?
Yeah. So, like him generation, I don't think so. Will be have the next generation after him.
It's the last generation.
He's the last one of him, I think. He said, brother and sister. Okay.
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 This one.
Okay.
Only one in this family.
Okay.
Scary. And there's a problem. This problem is he want brother of him. He want to be shaman.
Yeah.
But it's not have expenses.
Okay, man.
How many shaman? How many secret?
Je think.
Okay, in Piga Jene. Scary.
Kere.
Okay, ini.
Sa, anale ka telo.
Okay, here 3.
Sigom.
And also the last year, also one shaman died in this place.
For our last day, Monsanto has invited us to his hut. He says he has a surprise for us.
On va planter le cocotier dans la jungle.
The Mentawais plant a lot of fruit trees in the jungle. They are used for food, but also as currency.
Creuse avec une machette.
Il n'y a pas de pelle.
Oh.
Give a name.
Yeah. Oh,
Give a name.
Toilet.
Toitet.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Toilet.
Toitet.
Yeah.
It's the name of the god. It's the name of the god.
Yeah, Basiurep.
Basiurep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the name of the god in Mentawai.
Basiurep.
Basiurep. Okay. Toitet. On l'a appelé Toitet. Toitet, c'est le dieu de la terre en Mentawai.
So this make because not put the tree here. This coming pig. This eat.
Ah.
Phase de sangsue.
C'est
Toujours là, toujours là. La boue partout.
Putain, je laisse 5 minutes le Thomas sans la caméra et il me construit une cabane, le gars.
Mais regarde, c'est beau.
Ah oui, c'est beau.
Tu sais où on va?
Sagou.
Ouais, j'ai compris pareil. Digital Detox, jour 3. Attends, il est en train de couper un arbre d'1 mètre de large à la machette.
Parce que des fois, il est énervé la nuit et c'est lui qui a tout enlevé ici.
Because you go you home tomorrow. Oh, this I remember you. Oh, this my friend. This.
Ah, good. Je vais te pleurer là.
Mentawai sago.
Sagou.
Yeah, sago. For the pig.
Popping.
For pig, for the chicken.
For you.
Yeah, for.
And for Mentawai.
Without having seen it coming, we're touched. And however different we may be, we realize that we didn't need many words to create a beautiful friendship.
Same you make that.
Yeah, same.
Pour construire un abri à sagoutier. Bonjour. Putain, c'est quand même pas compliqué, regardez. Voilà, same.
Ah, voilà, pas besoin d'un marteau.
5,
Yeah, the same coconut.
same coconut.
Yeah.
50. Le sagoutier, comme le cocotier. Tu là, t'es content d'avoir un mec qui a une machette et qui te guide. Hein.
Ah bah regarde, on arrive chez lui. Marron?
Yeah, Mentawai maro.
It's coconut oil?
Yeah,
Ah, good.
coconut oil.
It's the wood for fire.
Yeah,
Ah, so it dry.
yeah, dry. Mentawai like this.
Smart.
See?
Yeah.
Tomorrow this breakfast I make tomorrow. Yeah.
Lovely.
That's banana.
Genre quand je mange du sago le matin, limite il y a sago café et je peux partir en lait.
Yeah, because it's very strong. Yeah.
I remember
Love the
your
house.
because
Yeah.
you are painting.
Yeah. This is my son in Padang. This you keep the Facebook.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my son. This coming here. This take picture here. This.
It's come to Facebook.
Yeah,
In-
Facebook. Yeah.
Tomorrow, when we leave this jungle, these trees will remain silent witnesses to our passage, but above all to our friendship with Monsanto.
Estava vai cara. Ya le tuko mas. Kubula kanate.
La dernière rincée d'eau.
Panaro iya, umas
Ça va?
iya.
Ça me départ quoi.
Oh iya. Mata mana adri moi.
Ok, bye bye.
We silently set off on a final journey through the dense canopy. These few days have passed in a heartbeat in this timeless tribal life that has been played out for millennia.
Chicken? Gogo?
Living these days as hunter-gatherers, alongside a Mentawai shaman, was much more than simply recreating an ancestral way of life. It was a deep dive into the simplicity of existence, where every gesture carries the weight of traditions preserved for millennia.
Ah, il y a notre guide qui débarque de la jungle, notre chauffeur.
Apa kabar?
Baik, baik.
Bagus, bagus. Yeah, we'll go with him.
Okay. Ah, we go through the canoe.
These 5 days were much more than a simple adventure. They were an initiation into a deeper awareness of others and of the importance of plurality. Because by going to meet people living lives that are radically different from our own, we live human experiences that bear witness to the incredible diversity of life on Earth.
Ah, Naloita. Yeah? Okay.
As for the Mentawai, the future of their way of life, their wisdom and their knowledge remains uncertain. The last shamans are gradually fading away, and we could be witnessing the last decades of this ancestral existence. Only time will tell how many more years this way of life will be able to resist the erosion of change. And as is often the case in travel, we set out in search of a geographical adventure, only to discover a human adventure